I hope everyone's fine. I hope everyone's healthy. I hope everyone's doing mentally very well. Today I have this look which are called the Siren Eyes. I saw this on TikTok and I knew I had to recreate it. Now while doing this look myself, I ran into a few problems, but you can see it turned out pretty fine. It looks pretty stunning. But you know what? For that you have to watch the whole video. So let's just jump right in. But before we move on, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. First I'm taking this glow recipe watermelon glow ultra fine mist. Oh, it smells like watermelon and it's so good. I've already done my skincare in the morning and this is just to add some extra hydration. I popped on these lenses but I'm not too sure how well. Right now I think they don't look great, but I'm going to see how they look with the finished look, and if not then I'll just like remove them. I have so many samples of this. So for primer I'm going to use this POREfessional from Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm just applying this wherever I have some texture and if I want to minimize any lines. For correction around my mouth I'll use this Bowie Brown Corrector in Dark Peach. For foundation, I use this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and my shade is 7.5. Look who's here! Just working this in with my beauty blender. I feel like the foundation is a little too dry on my skin, so I'll just go in with a little bit of this Dot mist once again. Now I'm using this Morphe brush for under my eyes. For concealer, I'm going to be using these two concealers. This one for mainly concealing dark circle and this one for brightening. So I'm lightly tapping with my beauty blender to just blend out this concealer. I'm going to take some on my lids as well. Now I'll take a little bit of the NARS Ginger Concealer and I'll place this into like this V just to brighten. I'm taking this all onto my lid as well just to counteract that darkness. Some on the center of my forehead for some additional brightening, and the center of my chin. Gonna set my eyes using this Givenchy powder. Some light sculpting with this Makeup by Mario sculpting stick in the shade medium. I'm just using this bullet sort of brush to apply it, and then I'll blend it using a clean brush. This is just a Real Techniques brush and I'm just blending it straight this way, like horizontally. I'm bringing this down the sides of my nose too, just for some nose contour. I'm just going over with my beauty blender to just blend any lines that might sort of be there. I'm using a very slight amount around my forehead here, like along the pyramid of my forehead. Now to very slightly bring like some tones back into especially my eyes, I'm just going to use a little bit of this Hoola bronzer. This one's completely demolished, you can see, but I'm just going to tap into those little pieces that are there and I'll just kind of use it along the crease mainly. So I'll look down and just go over roughly and pull this out. And I'm going to give my eye a little more structure by pulling my eyeshadow out from here, like straight out on both the sides. So I'm just like going straight out. Once again I'll go with the other brush and just like soften everything up. Pull this excess into your temples. Oh shit. Oh my god. Sorry if it looks really wet here, it's only because I got sunburned the other day and it's it's starting to flare up and it's really itchy and I can't bear it. Anyway, once again, this look is called the SIREN Eyes, and it is something that I saw on TikTok by a user named Danielle. I'm going to leave a link to her profile in the description box below, as will I with all the products that I'm using today. So I'm going to take this smolder pencil from MAC. I've sharpened it quite a bit. I like to start with my right eye first because this eye is slightly higher placed than this eye. I feel like this eye is like lower, so I like to draw in this and then kind of make it equal if possible. I just hope this works because even I'm pretty nervous. I tried to practice this in the morning and it didn't happen the way I wanted it to, so fingers crossed. Since my eyes are round, this look is something that elongates your eye. Actually, I'm going to start by drawing into my waterline here, my lower waterline. Okay, and I'm just going to start following that same shape up, and I'm going to bring this, gosh, I'm so nervous already, almost in line with my crease here, so like somewhere like there. And I'm going to draw in a little wing, which is something pretty standard. So I'm using this point and I'm just connecting it to the outer third of my eye. Just look straight for this and just draw that little boop. Okay, now I'll just join these two. Thank you. Okay, so and then I'm going to draw back onto this line and come to the crease, but in the same place where I started the wing. So like the outer third, and I'm going to get it right up here. You know what I'm confused about is, should I make this line curved or should I make it straight? Okay, I do that. And then I'm going to draw some just in the beginning. But here you just make sure you don't come where the iris is, you just kind of go on the outsides of the iris. So once again, I stop here and I'll just bring this forward. We want to really bring the corner in here. I'm also going to tight line the upper waterline. I'm just joining that corner right into the waterline and I'll just like draw onto. I'm taking this A7 pencil brush from the, this is the Arial Morphe collab. And I'm just going to start blending these lines. Very, very light pressure. I'm really not pressing too hard. And I want to kind of bring this right into like my crease. We'll also blend this out here in the inner corner. Definitely want to blend this out as well. Gosh, this is so difficult to blend. Next, I'm just picking up this black color eyeshadow from the Sonia Kashuk palette, and using a flat brush like this, I'm just gonna pick up some of that color here, and I'm gonna start placing this down wherever I drawn it with the kohl pencil. This just helps to lock down and intensify that line. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here and move on to this side, because if I do too much on this side, I think I might make it too complicated to achieve the same thing. So let's start from the beginning once again. You know, I'm continuously comparing it to this eye and I'm trying to achieve the same thing. Ooh, this is so difficult. I felt like this line was going a little too high up and I needed to get it out a little more. So I'm just correcting that corner bit. Now I'm just relaxing my eye and drawing this. So I decided to move to the crease here, and I'm just drawing this line kind of like, oh, so difficult. This definitely needs a little more practice, but I think I'm getting it. I don't even know if this is alright. If you made any mistake, just take any cream onto your Q-tip and you can just like delete. I like the placement of this that I drew, so I'm just going to now join the two. I'm kind of happy with this. And once again, I'll just go in and blend. I feel like this eye went out a little bit more, but I'm not going to let that bother me too much. And creating the corner. So since I know that this side is a little out, I'll try to blend it more inwards. Once again, I'm going to go with that black eyeshadow and start placing this. And for this, what I can do actually is just place this a little more out. I'm just very lightly going underneath my lashes and just tapping this brush. And just create that little wing-like shape because I have it on the other side. And just blend that out. I'm stopping right there and taking this Q-tip with a little bit of makeup remover on it, and I'm just cleaning up this under part now. I'll just take this Makeup Forever powder and I'll place it all over my lid. And I'll just sharpen up those corners inside. Next, I'm taking this Dior highlighter. This is broken. With a pencil brush, I'm going to highlight in the places that she mentions. Now I'm going to start with the rest of my face. These are what I'll use for my lashes. Once again, I won't add any false lashes because it might just like end up covering everything. I'll take a little bit of this Stila Magnetic Metal Liquid Eyeshadow and I'll just like tap it up here. For bronze, I'm using this MAC Golden Rinse bronzing powder. I'll go in with a little bit of this Give Me Sun bronzer. For blush, I'll use this MAC blush in Gingerly. This is a beautiful blush for our skin tone. I'm placing the blush like really high and I'm bringing it like super low, almost at this angle. Alright, brows are done and I'm just gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter as my highlighter. I decided to go in with this Gerard Cosmetics lipstick and this is in the shade 1995, which was so trendy at one point. I'll just use a little bit of the She's Bold from Patrick Ta just to just for some outline. I'll also bring back some of my beauty marks. They just make the skin so natural looking. And once more, just go in with this Hourglass Voile setting spray. And final step is the Charlotte Tilbury powder. Alright, so I put on these earrings, which I've owned for years, honestly. These are my favorite, but they're so heavy and I bought them from Lifestyle in Dubai. Anyway, this is the finished look. What do you guys think about it? I feel you have to practice this a lot. You have to know how to draw a regular wing. I have a video on drawing a smoky wing, so maybe you can just, if you want, you can practice. I can link that up here. It is a little complicated. You saw how I made some mistakes and I went in with you know, the Q-tip and stuff, but I do really love the finished look. It's so like mysterious, and I think only with the finished look do these lenses look nice. Otherwise, I thought I looked rather ridiculous. I'm sure just with your natural eyes, it looked just as stunning. Also, before we go, I created my birthday makeup, which I absolutely loved, and I'm gonna link that here because it turned out so pretty and I'm sure you guys would like it. So give that a watch. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys next time and bye-bye.